Hi everyone, DJ's Aviation here. Welcome to another video of mine. In today's video, we'll be discussing the future of British Airways. However, before I begin, I'd just like to reiterate something that was mentioned in my Garuda Indonesia video. While I truly appreciate all the requests to do videos on your favourite airlines, there's only as much good, and I say that in quotation marks, content I can put out in a certain amount of time. Therefore, of the hundreds, which again is an exaggeration, of airline requests I get, I'm limited as to how many I do. Remember also, I have a number of video ideas I would like to put out myself, so I ask kindly if you could please try not to request as many airlines in the comment section below. I've already written down all of your requests, so there is no need to worry or re-comment them. Anyway, I do apologise for that, it just needed to be said at the start of the video so you could understand. Anyway, let's move on to the future of British Airways. So British Airways at this stage have a fantastic future lined up with some incredible aircraft heading their way in the coming years. In this video we'll be discussing the current fleet, future fleet, and of course go in depth about the airline itself. So let's first go in depth with them. British Airways is the largest airline in the United Kingdom based on fleet size, or the second largest behind EasyJet when measured by the number of passengers that are carried. British Airways were founded on the 31st of March 1974 and are currently a part of the One World Alliance. The airline is headquartered in the United Kingdom, and in 2011 the airline merged with Iberia, creating the International Airlines Group, or IAG. This is a holding company registered in Madrid, Spain, and IAG is the world's third largest airline group when it comes to revenue. Another interesting part of British Airways is the codeshare agreements they have. They have managed throughout the years to codeshare on over 160 destinations, including 6 domestic with airlines like Qantas, LATAM Chile, Japan Airlines, American Airlines, Cathay Pacific, Finnair, Iberia, Qatar Airways, and a whole lot more. One big thing that has also helped this codeshare agreement come about is the One World Alliance that they are a part of. 6 of the airlines I just mentioned are also in that alliance with them. When it comes to the current fleet of British Airways, they certainly have an extensive one. Their current fleet consists of multiple Airbus aircraft. This includes the A320s, A321s, A319s, and Airbus A380-800s. On the Boeing side of things, they have the 747-400, 767-300ERs, 777-200s, 777-200ERs, 777-300ERs, 787-8s, and 787-9s. What I find quite interesting about this fleet is the difference in aircraft sizes when it comes to the manufacturers. If you ignore the A380 on the Airbus side of things for British Airways, the Airbus fleet for British Airways is made up essentially of domestic airplanes, whereas when we move over to the Boeing side of things, the fleet is essentially all long haul. This is becoming a common theme with a lot of airlines. However, I am about to throw what I just said out the window, as when it comes to the aircraft on order for British Airways, they actually have 18 of the A350-1000s coming eventually their way. To me, this is a good choice for the airline, but certainly an odd one. As I mentioned before, British Airways have the 787s and 777s in their fleet. To me, it would have made more sense to continue with that Boeing theme, and what's even funnier yet shocking is that they have also ordered 12 of the 787-10s. That means essentially the airline has opted for a mixed fleet. The new 787 order means the carrier will be operating the -8, -9, and eventually the -10 variant all at the same time. Finally, the airline has the A321neo and A320neo on order to help replace the A320s and A321s. Entry to service for both of these aircraft are penciled in for late 2018. I've no doubt that'll result in a few of the older aircraft from the A320 family possibly going out in the future. This video was certainly a mouthful and a half to explain, but I still do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again for the support on the series, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.